Hey, I'm Austin from Squared Circle Shoot, and another day, another WWE disappointment. The Raw after WrestleMania, I've scrolled Twitter, and the general consensus is that this was the worst Raw after Mania ever. Now, I haven't been watching the last couple years, so I don't really know, but it was not a great show, to say the least. Triple H opened up, had huge fan appreciation. The fans showed appreciation back. I shouted out Stu. I guess John Cena wasn't there for that one. He mentions how WWE just got sold to Endeavor, says we ain't going nowhere, and then introduces Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns comes out, the crowd boos, the crowd continues booing, you suck chants, Roman sucks chants, and then he says his only phrase that he has, acknowledge me. Cody Rhodes comes out, crowd goes wild. He mentions how he should have won, asks for a rematch, gets denied, asks for a tag match, then gets accepted, some stupid stipulations are added, and Brock Lesnar accepts the challenge. Now, that was shaping up to be a brilliant show. Like, that could have been a great show last night. But we all know what happened. Anyway, Among Us, and his son MVP come out for his match against Elias. Now, what do you think happens here after Big Guy loses his WrestleMania match? They don't want to lose Big Guy's credibility. So, he faces Elias, throws him around, and has a straight-up squash match. Nothing out of the usual. He goes to a backstage segment where the Usos try to see Roman Reigns. Paul Heyman says, "Yeah, why don't you guys just go over to the chat? We'll be here. You guys don't worry about it." And they leave. Rey Mysterio comes out. He mentions how he's in the Hall of Fame. Everybody's like, "You deserve it." He thanks everyone, and then Theory comes out. Austin Theory comes out. The crowd does not let him forget. They say, "You tapped out." He responds to it. He's still acting cocky. "You still suck." Then there's John Cena chant, and then it goes straight into a Theory match. Ray gets tossed around for a while, all while the commercial is going. Honestly, the Nicolas Cage commercial was more entertaining. It was a repetitive match. There was one big slam, kick out, 619 denial, and then Dominic comes out for another 619 denial, A-Town down, and then Ray loses. Then Dominic beats up Ray, tries to beat up Bad Bunny, gets knocked out, and then Bad Bunny gets sent through the announce table. Setting up for something there for the Puerto Rico. That leads to Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn coming out. He shows the titles, you deserve it chance, and then he issues an open challenge. The Street Profits accept the challenge, and they have their good crowd control. Both teams pretty much faces. All the people who take part in this match had an insane match. Everybody looked strong. Everybody looked good. Everybody was controlling the crowd. Just insane spots in this match that basically saved the entire show last night. Obviously, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn win. I mean, they're the champions. They're not allowed to lose. Seth Rollins has an interview where he's talking about last night, or 2 nights ago. Goes out to the ring. Everybody sings for like 4 minutes, and then he leaves, which is reminiscent of what Bobby Lashley did at WrestleMania. Speaking of, he goes into an interview. Bronson Reed pulls up and he's like, "Hey man, maybe I can study under you, and then we'll have a fight maybe, and then I'll be the teacher and you'll be the student, yada yada. I'm gonna beat you up." Bronson Reed does have good mic skills for someone who's coming up out of NXT. And then it goes to Mustafa Ali, and he's being cringe. But luckily, Bobby Lashley beats Mustafa Ali all the way out to the ring. Beats him, puts him in a hurt lock, immediate tap out. That's another squash match. They're liking this. They're liking that tonight, eh? There's another backstage thing where it's Roman Reigns once again, and Roman asks if Heyman knew that Brock Lesnar was there. And Heyman has probably the best line of the entire show where he goes, "Well, it's the night after WrestleMania. Usually Brock takes like 6 to 9 months off and leaves everyone hanging." And that was a good line. And Roman threatens Solo, being like, "You better make sure that you're ready," some type of thing like that. And I think that's the main reason for what happens at the end of the night. That goes into a Bianca Belair segment where she comes out to the ring. She's all thankful. She praises Asuka. And then Rhea Ripley comes out. Says Charlotte Flair is better. Challenges Bianca. Somewhere down the line, Bianca accepts. And that leads into the next match. Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez versus Damage Control. They do that spot where Liv gets tossed out onto people again. Pretty good spot, honestly. She got straight up caught by one of them. It was like, obviously you got to keep your opponent safe, but it was just like throwing a bouquet of roses. She must weigh like 32 pounds. Everybody gets fairly strongly represented. Like, they get to show off a good little thing between all of them. But of course, Liv and Raquel win to get Damage Control out of that scene. The Miz comes out, complains about WrestleMania, makes fun of Shane McMahon, makes fun of Snoop Dogg, says no more surprises. And then Matt Riddle makes his return. Bro chants, the crowd's loving it. And then Miz jumps Riddle, stomps on Riddle. Riddle hits the ripcord, slams him to the ground, and walks out. It's not an official match, but this Friday, there will be an official match. There is a Lita, Trish, and Becky interview in the back. The only thing really notable is that Lita got a full-on black eye. Becky says that she's glad that Damage Control is over with, out of her life. This leads into the Reigns and Solo versus Cody and Lesnar match, where Reigns' intro has to last like 5 minutes through advertisements. It's hilarious just seeing him walk around in a circle. Lesnar and Cody come out. Seems all good and dandy. Lesnar F5s Cody. Picks him up by the head. F5s him again. Reigns just leaves. He's like, yeah, okay, I gotta catch that jet. My cousin's been sat there for 2 minutes. All the seafood's gone. Suplexes Cody. Throws him out of the ring. Brock rings the bell. Very funny. Hits Cody with a chair. Throws him through the stairs. Throws him through the announce table. F5's on the stairs. Beats Cody with a chair. Something he said got muted. I want to know what he said, but it got muted. And then he flips off the camera as he leaves. I don't know if this is because of the Paul Heyman comment. I don't know if this was planned. I don't know if this was because of the UFC acquisition. But if this was Brock doing what Brock does because Brock can do it, much like everything else he's done, then that's insane. If it's something that they set up, it's bad booking. People did not like that. That was starting up to be a great match. Would have got Solo on his own, got Roman Reigns a defeat. You know, they can't defeat Roman Reigns. That's not allowed. Wild show. I don't think that was a great show. I don't think it was a good show for anyone besides maybe Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Like, it built up the Street Profits, and that's about it. It prepared for a Bad Bunny match. There's nothing else to talk about. Nothing was good about last night. It's just sad to see because it was going so strong. Vince McMahon gets back and it goes downhill so fast. I think that maybe my focus should swap to maybe AEW. AEW is on the rise right now, and I think maybe WWE has met his match. Who knows? That being said, I hope you liked the video. If you did, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and there will probably be another video coming up soon, if not tomorrow, next day. See you then. Bye-bye.